God save you, Henry. How are you, Henry?
Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's see. What are our priorities for today? First of all, let's start off with some stealing. Let's see. Ooh, let's go on the horse. That's all stolen gear. It's all hot, so I need to make it not hot. So, let's start off by taking off all our armor, because we don't need all this armor on right now. Let's put my noble shoes on, take off the padded chaussee. There we go. Let's do some lockpicking. Unlocked. There we go. Ooh, better long distance arrows. Good. Burger sword. Ha! Saber. Yes. Copolis. Yes. Tons of weaponry. Plenty of shields. Let's do the rest of that stuff. Let's get these weapons on the horse. In case I'm caught, they won't find them on me. Your horse can't carry anymore. That's a problem. I will get rid of them. There we go. I've stolen everything I've wanted. Huh. Oh. look at this. It's a windlass for a... Now this is something that's very interesting. This is something that really blows my mind about this castle. They have a windlass for portcullis, but they have no portcullis. So... So, my hypothesis is, I mean, this is obviously a slit for a portcullis. This is definitely a windlass for a portcullis, but there's no portcullis, which makes me think that Lord Divish originally had a wooden portcullis in this gatehouse, which is very typical for most castles of the time. Most guys couldn't afford an iron portcullis. But since there's no portcullis here, like my philosophy is that he's in the process of replacing it with an iron portcullis, which would be, you know, the most logical upgrade to a castle's portcullis, going from a wooden portcullis to an iron portcullis. And it would drastically increase the defensiveness of the castle. Because the problem with a wooden portcullis is you can burn it. Put enough pitch and fire on it, portcullis will burn right down. Can't do that with an iron one. The only option would be to use a battering ram of some sort and batter the portcullis down. Now you might wonder, well, why would a lord, you know, remove portcullis and, you know, have no portcullis at all? Well, luckily the castle does have a drawbridge. So if we go all the way around the battlements, go down, see, that's where we were. We went all the way around those battlements to the other side, and this is the gatehouse. So when we were up there and we saw that windlass, it's up there. And as you see, they have hoardings too on this gatehouse. You see how there's that gap? So you can like drop rocks, stones, shoot arrows down at anybody that's trying to attack this gate, which has a drawbridge. Conveniently placed. And that's a pretty big drop right there. It would be almost impossible, especially since the walls of the Outer Bailey are so close. It would be almost impossible to get a siege tower up to this position. I mean, you look at these like craggy rocks, it would be impossible to get a siege tower up to the walls of the Inner Bailey. It's a very well defendable position, definitely. So, we have drawbridge. But, as I
God
said,
be with you, Henry.
huge disadvantage. No portcullis! No portcullis! This is horrible. This is a weakness of this castle design already, that they have no portcullis. Now they do have this. This is pretty interesting. You have hoarding there, and you have hoarding there. So what this kind of creates is a murder hole. The problem is, I think they should put some sort of door, or maybe a gate right here, because the problem is this isn't a very effective murder hole, because there's no gate right here. So if anybody gets past this portcullis, this isn't really an effective murder hole, because I can either push through into the inner bailey, or I can storm the battlements up these stairs. So it would be wiser castle design if they put some sort of gate, or a door at least, that could be locked and reinforced right here to prevent enemies from just rushing the battlements. Hey. And if they could, maybe put a second portcullis right here on this archway. Not sure who designed this castle. I might have to look it up and see who designed Talmberg Castle, but I do think that is a serious design flaw. Especially considering the outer bailey. The outer bailey walls of Talmberg Castle are palisade. It's just wood, no stone. Very economical choice. I mean, it's still hard to scale these walls. Notice that they do have palisade crenellations on these walls, though. But if you're using, you know, pitch and fire, you could burn these down reasonably easy. That is another design flaw, another weakness. Notice, though, that the foundations of the wall are indeed stone, however. We do have a portcullis. We do have a portcullis on the gatehouse. You can kind of see it. Let me get my torch out. You see, we do have a portcullis here. But no drawbridge. At least not for the outer bailey. This is kind of a weakness because this is reasonably flat and it's right off the road. So, it would be pretty easy to wheel up a battering ram right up to the portcullis. It wouldn't be too difficult to seize this outer bailey. You do see that later in the game, by the way. No spoilers, but... Now, here's another thing. We do have kind of a gate right here. It's a simple wooden gate. But it could be braced and reinforced from this side. So that does add another line of defense for the inner bailey. So if the outer bailey got seized, they could close these gates and barricade them, which would make it harder to get to the bridge. Then that would give them time to pull up the drawbridge. The inner bailey in this castle is pretty good. I mean, I would say that the design of this inner bailey is really wonderful. I mean, just to give you some context, let's go up to these hoardings. That's the main road right there, so that's where most enemies would be approaching from. So let's just see the line of fire that an archer would have. Pretty good.
What's that? Who's there?
Oh my goodness, it's me. I'm not even in a restricted area. Notice how they have a ladder. Oh, siege ladder. It's always good to have siege ladders handy. And gatehouse, that's private area, because that's where some of the garrison soldiers would sleep. So that hoarding's kind of cool because that gives a second line of fire for that main road. In addition to the line of fire they would have.
Are you serious?
Oh, come on, seriously, walk faster. Shift change. Yep, it's that time of day. They're doing shift change for the guard. So we were just right up there in that hoarding. So we have an additional firing positions right here on the battlements for the main road. Let's see if we can get a good shot. Yep. I can easily range targets approaching from the road. Let's see if I can even hit the second road. Let's get some range. Yeah, that actually went all the way into the far field. Let's get another shot prepped. Wow, really good field of fire on these battlements. Yep, that hit right on the road. So, really good firing positions on these crenellations. I really like how they designed these crenellations too, because notice how these gaps are actually sloped. That gives me a lower angle of fire, so like, if I wanted to, let's say guys were crossing that field, bam, we could actually hit those targets from here. Really good lines of fire. Very good indeed. Alright, it is now nighttime, so I think we should get some rest.
Hey, watch it.
And here is my quarters in Talmberg Castle. And how about we sleep until 6 a.m. So, I guess it's about time we do what I said the stream would be about. Rebuilding Prybislavitz. The same village that we cleared of bandits not too long ago in that epic battle. So, let's go and talk to Sir Divish. If he's awake, that is. And this is my favorite part of Talmberg Castle, this great hall. I love how not only have they whitewashed and plastered the walls, but they've also put in a red paint on these walls and covered them with murals. Very beautiful artwork. Let's see what we have here. We have a scene of... Let's see, we have a scene of an armoring. So, you've got the Lord. He's got his servants putting his armor on, giving him his lance. Either for war or for a tournament. Not entirely sure which. We have a scene of a knight fighting a dragon. We also have a torture scene, too. This is a torture wheel. Antlers. Just very basic. Got the coat of arms right there. Very beautiful decoration in this castle. And this is, oh, that's the Chamberlain.
Welcome, Henry.
And I've awakened him. And where's Divish? There's Sir Divish. Sir Divish, I hate to wake you.
God bless you. What troubles you?
Can I be of service to you, Sir Divish? I've heard talk that something is going on in Prybislavitz.
Henry, you've come at just the right moment. I sent a man to Prybislavitz. My locator, Marius.
May the Lord watch over you, Henry.
What's a locator?
A land allocator. I charged him with checking on the condition of the settlement to see if we can start rebuilding it.
Why Prybislavitz, of all places?
Because it's been lying fallow and falling into ruin since it was sacked by Havelmetic years ago. It's about time that changed.
You're planning to resettle the village?
Yes.
Well, it should be safe there now. We trounced that rabble on the battlefield.
Yes, and that's why I sent my master locator there. However, he should have been back long since.
If you've no objection, I could go and look for him.
I'd appreciate that. He probably just got delayed. But I'd be happier if you checked it out.
See you later.
Alright, so, our first quest. Our first mission for rebuilding Prybislavitz is to find the locator, Marius. We need to kit up! Let us don our full regalia. Let me put on my Bavarian hauberk, all my plate mail, padded black coif, padded chausseuse, my German bassinet, and then finally, my crowning achievement in the realm of armor, my dyed Milanese brigandine. Ah, this armor is absolutely sick. And let's wash up. Now, look how our armor glistens. Oh, it's glorious. Now, should I fight with an axe? And a shield, perhaps, even, too? Or should I keep my trusty Magdeburg long sword? I think I'm gonna stick with the long sword. So, let us go to quests, and let us plot our route. Find Sir Divish's locator. I think we'll go there on horseback. Oh! We haven't eaten! No matter, we have food available. Yeah, that's rotten. Yeah, that bread's rotten. The Lepiota's rotten, too. Let's drop that. How about we drink some wine? Yes! Wine. Should we drink more wine, perhaps? Yes, more wine! Ah! Let's get a little buzzed. Let's get a little buzzed. There's nothing like fighting tipsy. Ah, welcome to the stream. Let's get on the road. We have to go northwest
Yeah.
to Prybislavitz. Luckily, it's not far. Oh, welcome to the stream, whoever joined. Oh, it's Sharon. Oh, hey, sweetie. Alright, on the road. Full gallop. Yeah, I need to look at the map. I need to remember which way to go. Prybislavitz. Okay, if I go up this road, across the bridge. Or actually, I should just fast travel to Roivna. Actually, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna fast travel to Rovna. Oh, I'm good, sweetie. Let's see if we don't get ambushed by bandits or humans. Oh, this is Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's a game that was it was actually entirely crowdfunded on Kickstarter. It's by a Czech studio called Warhorse Studios. It's set in 1403 in Bohemia, the Kingdom of Bohemia, which is modern-day Czech Republic. Shortly before the Hussite Wars, during the reign of King Wenceslas IV. Well, King and Holy Roman Emperor Wenceslas IV. Okay, so we're at Rovna. So now we're at Rovna. Okay, I need to go up that roadway. So this is the old. This is actually a Romansh church. It was built, I think, in the 5th century AD. The village is pretty much plundered because when King Sigismund of Hungary laid siege to Silver Skalitz, he also burned down Rovna. So we are going to ride into the woods here. I'm gonna go at a nice leisurely pace. Who knows, maybe we'll even find some rabbits to hunt too while I'm out here. I need to plot my route. Oh yeah, northeast, and then I'll go west. Can I? Boy, I thought that was gonna hurt. So I need to go until there's a fork. In the, what? Was that a deer? No. Always keeping my eyes out for deer and boar because the meat is insanely valuable. Something tells me it's gonna cost a lot of money to rebuild this village. And ha! This is it. Nope. Nice trot. Oh, I need this stuff. I can make poison with this. Fly a Garrett. Can make very lethal potion with these mushrooms.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This is it! So, when I was playing a couple days ago, this whole area was overrun with bandits and humans, so we had to, like, muster forces from the whole, like... Well, actually not the whole area, because I snuck in and I poisoned a bunch of their food and, like, burnt their arrows. So, Sir Radzig, who is, you know, the hetman of Skalitz, which is burned to the ground, we brought our forces here and we battled the bandits and, you know, we basically seized this area. That's the coat of arms of the Lords of Lipa, which is Sir Hanush of Ratai, which Ratai, if you want to look at the map, and this is a real, like, region in modern day Czech Republic. I've actually looked at, like, Google Earth images, and there's still ruins of, you know, Ratai Castle right here. Well, actually, there was two castles in Ratai. You had the lower castle, which is called Perkstein Castle, and then you have Upper Ratai Castle right here. So this is actually where Lord Hanush is, and he's basically the, you know, the liege lord of this entire region. Skalitz, which is burnt to the ground and was never rebuilt. 1403, Sigismund laid siege to Skalitz. He burned it to the ground, and it never got rebuilt. Even to this day, this has never been rebuilt. And then the lord that we're working for right now is Sir Divish of Talmberg. And he wants us to reclaim Prybislavitz and rebuild the hamlet. First thing we need to do is find his locator, who has gone missing. So, I should probably get off my horse. Because who knows where he is. Let me get my bow out, too. Because I'm expecting I'm probably going to get into combat. What arrows do I have equipped? Better long-distance arrows. Perfect. As you can see, I'm using a yew longbow. So, let's see where... let me start sneaking. I'm in full plate armor, so they'll probably hear me before I even get close to them. But let's move very slowly. Ah! I see enemies. Let's try to get the drop on them.
What cunt took my dagger? I fucking left it here ready to sharpen. Own up, you fucking bastard.
You've forgotten where you put it again, haven't you?
Fuck off! It was here just a moment ago.
How many times is that now? I lost count after 4.
That was you, right?
Last time it was a glove.
Shit.
What the hell was that?
Missed. Get another shot off. Oh, they've got an archer.
You'll pay
Ah!
dearly for shooting.
No! Oh! I'm receiving fire! Oh my god! He's got a shield and a mace.
You're the shooter. Now
Oh!
you're in deep shit.
Yo!
Get the sword out!
You fucked up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah!
Oh! Oh!
Got you.
God. Got him. Ow. He's a pretty capable swordsman. And that archer.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Got him. Oh, I just took a hit. Good thing I'm wearing heavy armor. Yeah, come on, come at me. Ooh. Come on, dude. Oh, really? Ah! Mercy kill. There you go. Well, raise up the visor. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Huh. Ooh, hair meat. Heavy quartered gam. The problem is I can't. My horse is encumbered already, so I can't even carry all the gear. I'll just steal all their money off them. Steal all their money. Ooh, that guy was actually pretty well equipped. A cuirass? Common bassinet. Good amount of money. Heavy hauberk. Lockpicks. I can always use more lockpicks. Charcoal. Light brigandine. Good amount of gear they've got. These guys were decently well equipped. Decently well equipped indeed. Oh, look at this. Wait, why didn't this guy come? I'm gonna get really close. I'm gonna try to shoot this guy almost point blank. Oh, got him! Got him! Arrow in the back, dude! I'll take your better long distance arrow. Groschen, I'll definitely take your Groschen. Think I've totally cleared this area of enemies. Nice. So, where is the locator? I'm betting they're probably keeping him in one of the... what is it? Oh, let's lockpick this. Pick this lock. Okay, there's the sweet spot. Nice. What do they have? Ooh! Oh! 75 better long distance arrows? Nice! Oh, my horse can't... Red deer venison. Oh, I can't carry any of that crap. Okay, where's this loc... Oh, another chest. Locked too. That's alright, I'll pick it. Unlocked. Cheap wine. Well, I always love wine. Ooh, boar meat. Okay, where the hell is this locator? Ah!
Please, help me.
Untie Marius.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Sir Divish sent me to find you, and it looks like I arrived just in time.
God's truth.
I'm Henry of Skalitz.
My name is Marius Bilek, Master Locator. Sir Divish sent me here to survey the area.
Well, the outlaws are out of the way, so we can go and report to him, right?
Not just yet. Those bastards caught me as soon as I arrived.
And so far all I've seen is the inside of the tent they tied me up in. I still have a job to do. Come along with me, if you like. We'll report to Sir Divish afterwards.
I'll escort you then. At least I can make sure you don't get caught again.
What? Are there more of those bandits around?
No, I just meant... Never mind. Should we get going?
Alright. On a survey of Prybislavitz.
This is a good spot for the rat house. Every village must have one. It'll be nice and prominent here. It's on the hillside, so the foundations will stay dry. It can have its own little square, close to the church. There's no better site here. The church is still standing. Good. Good. Whoever built it did a good job. Considering how old it is and what it's been through recently, it stood up well. It won't be an easy job to fix it, but it can be done. Timber alone won't do, though.
So we are definitely going to rebuild this church. Palisades already in place too. Good defenses.
Are you serious?
We could fit at least one tradesman's shop here. Maybe a baker's?
Whatever you say, Master Marius. So overgrown, though. Oh, is that another fly agaric? Why can I not pick it?
Needs clearing thoroughly. Then we could even fit stables here.
Well, stables, that would be great. Have my own cavalry force.
Main approach road and stream. It won't last long in this condition. I reckon it would make sense to build a weir over the stream down there. The water here is clean and can be used to supply the village until we sink a well. It's a good thing we have this stream. No point in building without a water source. Supplies and trade will flow through here. I can't even see past the trees and ruins whether there's room for anything there. But at least the trees are strong and healthy. All we need is a few good woodcutters, and we won't have to bring in any timber from elsewhere. Stone foundations. They'll come in handy, and we're close to the stream.
What the hell?
Huh. Wow, I really need to wash this sword. It's like totally caked in blood. The old Cuman camp. Ooh, with arrows in the tree. Is this seriously like arrows that dude totally missed when he was shooting at me?
There's a well here already. All the better.
Nice.
Damn it!
Permanent water source. This is a great location for a village.
A big space, clean water, close to the village green.
Let's wash
Good
myself.
site for an inn.
Yeah. Oh, I could see this as an inn. Yeah, the sign could be right here. Build a fence around it. Lodgings could be on either side.
Most essential surveying is done.
Can I steal this dude's sword? What is mightier, the pen or the sword? The epic question of all time. What sword is this? Merchant sword? I will take it. Let me get your sword. Alright, Master Marius, what do you think?
So, Master Locator, ready to start building?
There's a long way to go before that. The few ruins that are left are basically beyond repair. It's
Now,
all
one
overgrown
thing
with
I
brush.
and I
Oh
might
dear.
actually email Warhorse Studios.
We'll have to get it all
Something
cleared
they need
before
to
we can
do
start
is
rebuilding
they need
it.
to change
So
the
it is possible to
animation
rebuild
so
everything?
when you're wearing one
Yes.
of these,
Absolutely.
But building a whole village is no small enterprise.
when you're wearing a bassinet
We'll need timber,
and
lots
you're
of
talking
it,
to someone, the
which
visor
isn't a
should
problem
be
in the
up.
middle of the woods, of course. We'll have to hire wage labor to begin with. Quite a lot of men. I think we should get started without delay. There's a lot of work involved, but it'll be well worth the effort. I can just imagine it. The church will dominate the whole settlement.
Huh, that's good news. When will you inform Sir Divish?
Why wait? I'll head to Talmberg right away. But would you keep an eye on things here in the meantime? It would be rather embarrassing to run into more bandits when I return with Sir Divish.
No problem. I'll be right here.
It shouldn't take us long.
So we're gonna wait and guard Prybislavitz until Sir Divish arrives.
My lord, welcome to Prybislavitz. That is to say, welcome back to Prybislavitz after all these years. Well, what's left of it.
Not to worry, Marius. I'm glad to be back in my old hamlet. Although, it seems to have aged about as gracefully as I have over the years.
I beg to differ, sir. It's quite dilapidated, unlike your good self, but at least it's safe now. Thanks in part to Henry here, who also saved me from a predicament that cost me valuable time. Who knows? If it hadn't been for him, we might not even be talking now.
Well, lad, in the end, you managed things in your own way, I see. Just as you said you would.
I did my best, sir.
I could lie and say that I paid a ransom and I want something for. Nah, I don't want to lie to Sir Divish.
There was no reasoning
He's a
with
good
them.
dude.
They thought since it was 4 to 1, I'd be no trouble.
I expect that was a fatal mistake.
Just so, sir.
No loss. At least they won't be troubling us again. Let's get down to the matter in hand, shall we? What state is Prybislavitz in?
Sir, in my official capacity as locator, I am gratified to inform you that the hamlet of Prybislavitz may be renewed. And indeed it offers prospects of considerable expansion beyond its former limits.
Splendid. Finally, some good news for this province.
And badly needed, too.
So, what have you discovered so far? I want to know all the details.
We had a scout around.
We conducted a basic survey, from which we can make a preliminary outline of the parcels. I already have in my head an initial plan of what can be built where.
We should certainly have a church. I'd like to preserve the existing one.
That should present no serious obstacles. The building is in much better condition than we anticipated. But extensive reconstruction will be required.
That's to be expected.
There's a stream here, and a well, right in the middle of the village.
Yes, and there are abundant woods around. Clearing them will provide both extra land and timber supplies that we can use right away.
Right now, I believe we're standing on the village green, aren't we?
The future green, that is. The village centre will comprise at least 6 large buildings to begin with. We can't fit any more than that here, so there will be other buildings away from the square, in particular more extensive structures.
I'm glad to hear it. I never expected you'd find so much space here in the middle of the woods. The building work we're about to engage in is only the first part of my plan. Later, we'll clear more forest for agricultural land, and build more farmhouses. But, for now, we'll have to focus on more sensible goals.
As you wish, my lord.
Rebuilding a whole village must cost a king's ransom, though.
It's true it won't come cheap. Before the tradesmen settle here and start producing and trading, it will be necessary to invest a certain amount of capital.
A certain amount? How much exactly?
I wouldn't venture to state a precise amount at this point, but I expect it will come to some thousands, even tens of thousands of groschen.
That much? I hope you're good at haggling.
We shall, of course, attempt to procure everything at the best possible price, but raising a settlement from the ashes you see around you is a costly business. Nevertheless, I can assure you, my lord, that if all goes well, the investment shall all come back to you with interest.
I hope I shall live to enjoy it, Master Marius.
Huh. Who will be living?
A village isn't a village without villagers. You'll need new subjects. Even preparing the ground for building will need lots of labor. Where can we find so many people, sir?
You sound skeptical, lad, but it's a good question. I've already given it some thought. I've agreed with Radzik and Hanish that we shall make an announcement in Rattay to invite people to move here and help with the construction, which will bring them many benefits, but also obligations. In addition, I expect the prospects of a new home will appeal to your former Skalitz neighbors, more than a makeshift camp by the castle walls.
They'll be delighted, sir.
A splendid solution, sir. I've also been concerned about how to bring settlers here, but now it seems there will be no shortage of new inhabitants after all.
will be a lovely little village.
It seems things are finally looking up. We routed the bandits in battle, and Henry took care of the remnants. When can we get to work?
Right away, as far as I'm concerned. All we need is people and the necessary funds. And we'll need someone to keep order, at least in the interim.
True. I'll leave you some of my men.
If I may, I would recommend quickly appointing a bailiff to take responsibility for the renewal of the village, its coffers and its citizens.
True. First things first. Since you understand these matters best, you shall take charge of the land parceling and building works. You'll be available to the bailiff, but answerable directly to me.
I'd be honored, sir. Thank you.
And, as regards the office of bailiff, what about you, Henry?
Yes, sir.
You've proven yourself well. You've demonstrated that you're capable of solving problems.
I'm going to
And
be
you
bailiff!
command the respect of your former Skalitz neighbors.
Well, I'm not so sure.
And you're also capable of maintaining law and order.
I must concur.
So, let us expedite matters. Henry, I hereby appoint you to the office of bailiff of the hamlet of Prybislavitz, in my domain.
My lord, it's a great honor. Thank you.
You will oversee the initial renewal and administration of the village that will set the ground for further development. But don't imagine it'll be a bed of roses, lad. Being bailiff doesn't mean you can do whatever you like. If you don't treat the settlers rightly, I'll soon find out and relieve you of your office. Besides, we can't spare a single groschen from the Talmberg coffers now, with the province in chaos. So, you'll have to cover the cost for the building work from your own purse.
Me? But Marius said it would cost a fortune.
True, but from what I hear, you know how to get your hands on coin enough. So, I expect you'll manage it just fine.
I'd like to know who's been spreading such gossip.
And I am assigning you certain specific tasks. You must ensure the rebuilding of the church. That means complete reconstruction, wall paintings, and a new altar. See to it that in the future, the village will be capable of supporting a certain number of people. For that, you will need to ensure the construction of essential artisans' buildings. And ultimately, the village must produce sufficient earnings to fund further expansion.
But, sir, I've never done...
I understand your concerns, but you'll be handsomely rewarded. I shall grant you the proceeds from the whole village for the first 5 years, and you have my permission to use the surrounding woods and land as you see fit.
Well, that's, I mean... Are you sure I'm the right man for the job, sir? It's a lot of responsibility.
As you said yourself, Henry, it's a great honor. Besides, you won't be alone in it. I'll assist you and supervise the construction work.
Phew. All right, then.
So, we're agreed. You'll give this document to the Rete bailiff. He'll make the announcement to invite settlers, which should ensure enough people to begin work. At the same time, your official appointment as bailiff will be announced.
I don't know what to say, sir.
I'm sure you won't disappoint me, Henry. And now I must get back to my duties at Talmberg. Send word when everything is prepared.
Certainly, sir. Have a safe journey.
Farewell, sir.
Alright, so now I need to go to Ratai and present the edict commissioning me as bailiff of this soon-to-be new settlement. I must make my way post-haste all the way down south to Ratai. About 6 miles south. Shall go post-haste. We will fast travel there. Work our way south through the woods. Hopefully I do not get assailed by bandits in the route. But if I am, I shall make quick work of that. attack on the road. Oh! I'm under attack. I will fight them.
Fucking come on then.
Oh!
You'll get
Oh
one
my
more.
Jesus!
That's gonna
Christ!
cost you your life.
Oh! Oh my God! I'm surrounded.
Come on. Go.
Oh my God! I'm surrounded. Oh my God! Even in heavy armor, this is not good. Oh! Oh!
You're dead.
Oh my God! This is bad. Oh!
Gone.
Oh!
Have you?
Oh! Oh!
What's the matter?
Oh! Oh!
I'll
Die.
die.
Piece
You'll get one.
of crap!
Fucking come on then.
Oh!
Ha!
No!
Ugh. Wearing no armor though. They have no armor. Yeah, you're dead. Oh! Ow! 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 I'm dead. I'm dead. Let's talk to Marius.
So, Master Luca.
Alright, let's
So
skip through all this.
But
Because we already saw all this. Oh, that was a bad fight. Bad
my lord,
fight.
welcome to Prybislavitz. That is to say, welcome back to Prybislavitz after all these years. Well, what's left of it.
Not to worry, Marius.
Just goes to show you, though, even an armored knight could easily be killed by multiple opponents. I mean, I have, like, I've totally maxed out my skills
That's to be...
with warfare and swords, but, like, even
Clear-
with all this
right,
armor,
we
if I'm outnumbered, I can easily
but
be
as you
killed, even by peasants.
But we
we sh never
even where
Peasants with very simple weapons.
we
and
Yeah, we're gonna skip all this, because we've already heard all this.
and
And let's hope I don't get attacked again
Me-
on the road.
And
And if I do, and I notice I'm
well-
outnumbered that badly, I am running.
and
so
I didn't even have to dismount my horse, to be honest.
What the hell?
Another attack on the road. Avoid. Yep. We avoided it. Thank you. Attack on the road. Northwest of Marrowhead. Let's see. I bet I'm gonna regret this. I'm so gonna regret this, I bet.
What are you gaping at, you piece of shit? You call that combat? Had enough?
Oh, yeah, arrow to the chest, dude. Come on.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Oh, just one-on-one? I can deal with that. Oh, yeah. Bard Ooh, fine wine! Noblesman's red hose and a red chaperone. And wine? Oh, yeah, I'll take all your I'll take all your stuff. Falchion. Bard potion. Yeah, I'll take my arrow back, by the way. And I'll take your cheap wine. Preserver potion. And, man, these guys are alcoholics. And I'll take Falchion, too. I'll resharpen it and I'll sell it. For a profit. Because I will need funds to build my village. So, I can easily handle 2-on-1. Especially, I mean, those guys were wearing no armor whatsoever. Alright everyone, I am getting off headset for a while and I will just let the game play its way out.
Oh, watch where you're going, you love. You nearly killed me.
Yeah.
Greetings, Henry.
Carrots and apples, pigs today to put a smile on your face.
I'm honored. God be with you.
Let's talk about the price.
Aye.
What do you say to this?
We're getting there.
All right.
Asparagus to taste and prove for what ails you. Try them. Cucumbers.
Be merciful.
Lovely cucumbers. Asparagus and prune.
Good day, Henry.
God be with you. Take care.
Let's talk about the price.
Naturally.
Satisfied?
Close. Drop the price a bit more and we'll shake on it. Finally, a reasonable sum. Good boy.
Look, you're not a stupid woman, and I'm not the brightest star in the sky.
That's a clever way of putting it.
Baked goods,
Will you
fresh
come
from the
tomorrow?
oven.
I have a
Come
new
get
song
'em.
from the peddler. We can give it a go.
I'll be there.
Did I tell you about my wife, Lacey? How are you?
I didn't know she did that.
She only started
Fresh
not long ago.
bread. Come and get it. Man cannot live by bread alone.
Forever. Amen.
God save Henry.
Yeah.
I'd like to,
Uh-huh. And what do you...
I'd like, private bath.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. Good luck.
Oh, 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 oh.
God be with you, Henry.
Yeah.
God be with you, Henry. What the? What? What the hell are you doing?
Welcome, Henry.
watch it. You can't draw your weapon here.
Yeah. Yeah.
God save you, Henry.
May the Lord watch over you, Henry.
What is it? Oh, Lord Almighty.
Hey, who's there?
Is there something you need? Hmm? Hey!
Good day, Henry.
What? What the hell? Hey!
Be a bit more careful.
God be with you, Henry. God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
Sir, I met the parish priest of Uzhitz, and I must say he's a very interesting man.
I should say so. Have you ever seen him at swordplay? Not bad for a man of the cloth, is he? Rumour has it, when he finished his studies at the university where his father sent him, he decided the religious life wasn't for him, and vanished to foreign parts. They say he made a living as a mercenary. I even heard he fought against the Turk at the Battle of Kosovo, and then he suddenly came back and settled down here. No doubt it cost his family plenty, but he's a fair man and I'm fond of him. There's a lot to be said for a priest with a good understanding of vice. Goodbye.
Huh.
Hey, Henry, come to see us.
Before it goes
All
round.
you need to tame Mother Nature.
Pray, 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 pray. Welcome.
Damn.
I can spare a little something.
I'll never forget your kindness. Thank you.
Welcome, Henry.
Hey, you're not allowed to walk around here with a weapon on. Put it away.
Well, Hey! Hey! You've no business here. Here.
Put that weapon away
What the
before
hell do you think
someone
you're
gets
doing?
hurt.
If you don't clear off quick, it'll be the worse for you.
You'd better put that weapon away, or you'll be asking for trouble. Be quick about it. Get going.
Henry, I'm glad you kept...
Are you deaf? What was that?
Hey, you! Don't move a muscle! I'll find you, you cur. You can't hide from me.
Be a bit more careful.
What was that noise?
You there! Stop! Surrender!
Stop! Right where you
You
are.
committed a crime and I'm arresting you. You call that combat?
Stop! You've been lurking around where you don't belong and ignoring
Put
warnings.
that weapon away before someone
Well, you
gets
won't forget
hurt.
this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
Well,
Oh, come on, my friend. You know I'm in the service of Sir Radzig Kobyla, don't you?
I didn't know that. My apologies. Go ahead. Watch it. You can't draw your weapon here.
Be a bit more careful. Are you serious?
Over there! Do something!
Greetings, Henry.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sure.
Everything for the house. Garden and feed.
Cucumbers, lovely cucumbers, asparagus and prunes.
Good day, Henry.
I have a document for you from Sir Divish. It concerns the renewal of Prybislavitz.
The village you drove those bandits out of?
The very same.
So it's true, then? Good. Good. Let me see that document, then.
Here it is.
So what have we here? It says I should announce that anyone interested may move to Prybislavitz to live and work. And Sir Radzig and Sir Hanush also give their consent. In that case, let's not waste any time. Come along with me. See you later.
Flour, eggs, salt, yeast. Let it bake a bit and you'll be able to feed the whole family with fresh bread.
May the Lord... Asparagus that'll cut you in half and cucumbers that'll cure what ails you. Come get them.
God save you, Henry.
Be a bit more careful.
Asparagus. Come right up. No need to be shy.
Hear ye, hear ye. It is hereby announced, in the name of Sir Hanush and Sir Divish, that you, the citizens of Ratai, as well as those who have found temporary refuge here, are permitted to move to the hamlet of Prybislavitz to the north of Talmberg Castle, wherein you shall be vouchsafed a new life and new dwellings, providing that you shall contribute to the renewal of the hamlet. All those who choose to accept this offer shall be exempted from payment of taxes for a period of 5 years. They shall be permitted also to make use of timber from the surrounding woods and water from the streams. The hamlet of Prybislavitz lies in the domain of Sir Divish of Talmberg, and all who settle there shall be duty-bound to him. It is furthermore hereby announced that Henry of Skalitz is appointed to the administration of Prybislavitz and the office of bailiff therein, which office and privilege have been conferred upon him by Sir Divish for loyalty and services rendered. I would therefore recommend that our Skalitz friends consider this offer very seriously, as nothing better is likely to come your way anytime soon.
Thank you, neighbor. You're a good Samaritan.
Good health to you, Henry.
Now, you can't just expect me to walk into the middle of a battle.
How are you, Henry?
Maybe so, but the land's still full of ruffians, and I'm no soldier. Besides, there's no need to go right now.
And how are we supposed to live in the meantime? On dirt and air?
It's not that.
Not that bad. I won't.
That'll cut you in half, and cucumbers that'll cure what ails you.
Bloody
Come get
King
them.
Charles's day, we had peace and calm everywhere.
Good people, come up close and have a smell. Fresh bread, and pour yourself a bit of fresh milk.
God's blessing.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right.
Goodbye.
Can we do something about the price?
Well...
Here. And...
Well now. Thank...
What are you doing
Itt
I
éppen
don't
Balacka
like
tévedt a
that,
disznőlésre. A teremtés. Mit keresel itt? Véletlenül kibújtál anyád szoknyája alól? Ezt nem csináltad jót. Bina! Hé! Mit csinálsz ott? Mit keresel itt? Véletlenül kibújtál anyád szok...
What the hell was that?
Hagyd abba! Hallod? Állj, feladom!
You fucking stinking cumin. I'll fucking show you. Come here, lily liver.
Damn!